Hi everybody, welcome to the Mortgage Cupcake. I'm Jeff Brock, this is Diane Gertis, and we're here to talk about one of our favorite subjects, property flipping.
So what is property flipping?
Property flipping is where you buy a property at an auction and you turn around, slap a coat of paint on it, and you're selling it. Oh, I'd like to have it on the MLS 2 weeks later. Get it sold in 30 days.
And you're going to make what, $100,000 on it?
At least, with minimal work going into it.
Oh, I read that book.
Did you read the same book?
I read the book.
It's easy to do. It's easy to do. Everybody should be doing that. Except for, guess what, guys? Things are changing.
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? Everyone knows FHA has a 90-day rule in place.
They have a 90-day rule?
90 days. You can't write an offer.
So if I want to buy that property that you bought at auction, and I have to wait 90 days?
You have to wait 90 days.
At FHA? Oh, was that new?
It's always been in place. But let's just do a conventional or USDA loan. Those don't have flipping rules, do they?
Oh, but wait. No, they don't, but the banks do. Conventional, VA, USDA, if you look up the guidelines, they'll say there's no seasoning. Now, what's seasoning, Jeff?
Seasoning is how long you've been on title. Title seasoning.
Okay, so it's the clock sticks. Sorry about that. The clock starts ticking the day that it's recorded on title, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So what's happened is a lot of the banks have now put their own layer, what we call a layer, that's loanees. They put their own layer of 90 days. Not all banks, but a lot of them have. Now, why would they do that, Jeff?
More flipping rules, that's all we need. More flipping rules.
But why would they do that? Why would they add that to it?
Well, back in the good old days where you could get away with this, believe it or not, there were some people that artificially inflated prices. Even some appraisers.
No way.
Can you believe that? In Arizona?
Shocked.
Unbelievable, isn't
it?
Yes.
And
they've been burned. And although it might make sense in some cases, lenders, they've been burned. And when lenders make changes, do they go into effect immediately?
Yes.
Right away. And
Right
guess
today.
what, guys? Do you want to get stuck with a property at 18%, a hard money loan? Tell them your story.
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of buyers read the book, the same book that Jeff and I read.
Oh yeah.
And that you can go to if I don't have the money, I'll go to Guido, and he'll give me the money at 18% so that I can buy this property and make my couple $100,000. For instance, there is a property now in Anthem that a couple bought it at auction for $340,000. Were confident that they could slap some paint and do a few repairs and that they would turn around and sell it for mega bucks. Unfortunately, the appraisal came in at 408. Now why would the appraisal come in at 408? They had comps, didn't they?
Well, that's a good point, because guess what? If you buy the cheapest house in the neighborhood, it might be a great deal, but you've just created your own worst comp.
That's flipping outrageous.
And I think that's the key for this, is to be educated. You might not agree with it, but we're here to educate everybody, educate your buyers, educate your sellers.
But it's not fair.
It's just not fair.
But if you wanted fair, you'd have to go to a fairground. So thank you so much for listening. It's the Mortgage Cupcake on flipping, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for tuning in.